echema or say F no any ministry no na afi the police omu nyina aka bom a omu the safety protocol bi aba abonten na omu guso a omu di hu dwuma dendenden ehwe se saa nneɛma wei ebetumi a provide security the ama clubs fans enu obia yen league no eba back say na general secretary ejechim.
Work done by all the stakeholders, especially the clubs. Because the 18 clubs we started the meeting that day around 11, we finished around 6. And we went through all the match day protocols, most of the suggestions from the clubs, and we went through one by one. So if you see the list of people who have to go to the safe zone, it came from the clubs. And there was a discussion, some over and over, and then the clubs decide that we need only 36. We need the 20 players, and we need 7 officials. We need the 2 people who are equipment officers who carry the ice chairs. Most people, when you say it like that, then they remember them. Otherwise, most people forget about them, those who carry the ice chairs and help the team, the bus driver and the like. It was the clubs who went through and decided that this is what they are. If you get to the arrival, the bus comes to the safe zone, the gate. We don't want any supporters there. So the clubs supported. That is why we've engaged the supporters group as well. They are supposed to educate their members. In that education, the FA is available, the clubs are available. Once they arrange, we would be available to help them with the education as well. Meanwhile, we are also educating the general public. We've shared the protocol everywhere so that people can read on their own and understand. They are very simple steps. And the team coming to is not supposed to put anybody apart from the accredited persons who are wearing the accreditation. And accreditation is being done by the FA. And the team is not supposed to touch that accreditation. If you do additional one, we will see. And there's a huge punishment for it. And these are punishment the clubs themselves have done. And when we say minimum 50, it doesn't mean it's 50. It means it starts from 50. It can be more. So once you come and the arrival is cordial, if the players go to their dressing room area, no supporter is supposed to be there. No management member is supposed to go to the dressing room or the inner perimeter. And that's what is in the protocol. So these are steps that would ensure that there's cordiality. The first point that we need to establish is that when a referee makes a mistake, it is not a condition or a reason for anybody to become an hooligan. No, it doesn't work like that anywhere in association football. If you understand football, when the referee does anything that you do not agree with, leave it to the club executives because there is a process to pass through. There is no excuse when a referee makes what you assume to be a mistake for you to then vent your spree on anybody. No, it doesn't work like that in association football. All the leagues, the directive was that we've planned the calendar very well and nobody should play midweek. We don't want any school-going child, the juvenile side, playing midweek matches so that they play only on the weekend. So far, we've had 2 weeks that we've not played, so we can have them outstanding matches being played on some midweeks, but we will schedule it so that it doesn't disturb the Premier League clubs.
Yes, the league is coming back, and the Secretary General at the Magana Football Association, Prosper Harrisonado, or Chichim, near Ma and Shasha Omaye, said the Bayana Yebenya a safety league. Now, and the sports ministry, led by Minister Kofi Adams, say, Omo year re-inspection, and into baby a ball league matches, no, almost alcohol. Nah, I bet told you I say had to folk. Legon Stadium wa obusi obakairo. Team ni wie your conclusion they say your ball league go why yin yi. Nti just a had to folk. Ekope baby a ombebo omo league games no. Na say ana Kwame Oparado Kasamafo e de ma had to folk.
Ideally, like we have chosen from the beginning of the season, about Legon Sports Stadium. A honey and Legon for no agreement. A honey.
Little, voice with just was about home but the issue no, say Kwame Parado Akasa or say yes, team no dey ato omo nim say oba Legon Park wona meet standards no eno nti say this hunter folk omo kope ba bia omo betimi abo omo league games no na ba bia has do omo ni kire no eye hin Christopher Netti Nations FC defender na abranche no echi mu a say omo players no omo si aka no omo question the club owners, the stakeholders, some question, say, are we ready to change? Are we ready for terms and conditions now? For a certain
yeah, it does. Man, it does. I go into a center, like I was saying, a policeman standing there telling me, and they are buying here, Juma. Meaning, if they are going to beat me to death, you just stand there and watch them to beat me to death. You see? So, at times, going to certain venues, I know of most players, certain venues, they will pretend they are injured, they will not go. They will intentionally take cards, they will not go because of those kinds of intimidations and stuff. If most of Ghanaian players will be truthful to ourselves and come out and say, what I'm saying is the truth. We intentionally take cards to snub certain venues because of such intimidations. I'll not mention venues, but we all know. Yeah, we all know those venues, but it's part of the game.
Wow.
Yeah, and we are always, and one thing, we are always praising the European side. Now we only say, for born in the AFL, born in the AFL, and we are doing this to ourselves. Even look at what happened at Inswatre. 1 week after what happened, Division 1, A1B, I think at BA also, that side, a big also, then Elmina, a big also. So are we ready to change? Are we ready to change? That's the narrative. That's what we should ask ourselves as supporters and players. Are we ready to change? The GFA can bring out outlines to ensure that all these stuffs are stopped. But we, the playing body, we, the supporters, are we ready for that change? That's the question we should ask ourselves. I'm just a player. Mine is to play. If the stakeholders, our administrators, have sat with the GFA to say that it's good to play, who am I to say no? You just go and play.
Where Christopher Netti league no, I could break for 4 weeks. Pepe, are we ready for a return? And our branch in the Netti, are we ready to change? Sir, and Penifort more Mudia Gukwami, are we ready for it?
Me that's it. Nanka Operado voice now.
Operado voice no.
Because if the Legon Stadium doesn't meet the criteria,
Mamin try.
Apart from Babayara, any Accra Sports Stadium, any Cape Coast Stadium, there's no venue in Ghana. As you bobo.
Mamin try voice with Abia Menyawe. Christo Kwame Operado, Kasama for my heart folk.
Ideally, like we have chosen from the beginning of the season, about Legon Sports Stadium. Honey any Legon for no agreement. Honey any the FA knows that's where we play all of our home matches. Unfortunately, Friday morning and then Thursday evening, then we got information that per the new safety and enhanced safety and security measures are introduced. Legon Stadium doesn't meet the standard again. Intenya a bit more about Legon Stadium. The communication is that the pitch even have an undulating pitch. I'm using their own word to a bit more also. And the safety and security is always maybe a bus okay, they call dressing VIP on the staircase that leads to that side, which has a door that you can easily lock as well. So I must say also and well secured. So these are the two things that because of that, I must say the venue is not available. So if these are areas that can be looked at, they share that amount of security ranging to close to bear 400 to protect the bus and to protect the away team and the home team. As for the issue of the pitch, how many days now? It's a matter of 2 days or 3 days. So the roll up the FASO and the professionals know exactly what to do, so that we'll be able to do that as well. How many pitches cry walk room high? See to that standard. Yanka said, I am not saying that the Legon pitch is perfect pitch, but does it also make good meaning? Say, pitch that is not good. You allow your national under-20 team to continue to play its friendly matches there. But Yanyasi pitch in you. So why do you commit your players onto that pitch to continue to play matches onto that pitch? Yes, honye. Does it mean that say House of Folk and now say Legon City and any other team never match or what? Enya no uncle no pra. Nanka wo de member ho. Then it will be making some meaning to everybody that listens. But if it is not good and I play on it and it is not good, and you still come onto the pitch and play. If the Legon pitch is not good, without any disrespect to any pitch, and now say any managers of any pitch, and now say any venue in the Premier League or in the Division 1, how many pitches and now say venues and the features of what Legon has, but yet still mobile matches were. We have traveled all around, right? Is it by fairness or is it just by any situation? I think that the situation has to be handled well.
Pepe, Kwame Oparado. Kasama my heart, even watch him see at home when him. So, more stadium meet standards.
Pitch and answer on your point. If the pitch is not good, they must work on it.
Yes.
I want you to see safety and security.
Yeah.
Zone until your Bobo Legon Stadium when ye. But Obia approve Doma. Kofu Major Kazi Aduniya Jumana. Namin so move you have a publisher catch say. Doma baby I got go corners away. Wenchi Doma Brekum Sunyan Kromansa Park on Swat Chumasi Krumo. Baby I for Bobo say. And Yinasi Basake. Two bars for no. Now, two bars for security.
Why a bobo?
I was one mistake. Oma communicating my clubs in India. To Munim say,
Nine or moon country.
But
This one should have been made public.
This is my problem, T. Oh, communicating my class now. Issue about the whole country interested.
Sports
minister, you must publish it.
Assembly.
Publish it and tell us, even Baba come by more issues. Baba no, as I'm taking to Konyomodia. It's the other culture and only stadium into Kotoko will go for an alternative. Issue I could commit Mabuama NSI a timer, calf catch almost there, as a reference, dressing room, your fridge, your TV, sometimes Kotoko give you almost sponsors on the mom. Safety and security zone, yes, Baba, I say, yeah, a major construction work as you booby. I don't know Kotoko, and yet, even the NSA now, one is to me, no, a ministry, Nasa. But also, Baba, Bobo, when you have a problem. But I'm Japanese. Demedima ni hu ene demedima ni tuade so se Legon stadium ni safer untimi ka chemse brekum ye safe untimi ka se doma ye safe untimi ka se bechem ye safe untimi ka se tuba short of ni ye safe untimi ka chemse nsuatre untimi ka chem se a vision ni kraku aje sports complex
But anena
Legon stadium no so we be dressing room kra no aye et say ye dey lock you dey password in the B.
NB.
Into Roma, Obin to me.
and look why I say you safe.
Yes.
But baby a bass.
Bass original.
Bass
Staircase, and as you say now.
It's not
No,
a
baby, piano
view of people.
Kabiru, your mom videos.
I don't say.
I catch up the Yamun videos. And maybe a house. A ball, the last game a house ball gone. Bra house, a see a move free. But who's me you are?
Yeah.
It won't be a bass. But me say. Shut down now, Kotoko ball. Steve, what Tachimana, Bass receive a Vinomako as a Ura from Bias and Wako, Oba Park and so a Diwako dressing room on. Brekum Jansanet, and one other venue. Okay. Messi, if they are telling us, as a young guy say, if we don't have enough venues, a meeting standard. Now, GF hypocrisy. Hypocrisy ketokraku team ne to bass rate for so ne chief of staff a team ebo vision omobo ni kraku aje sports complex it is what just am yenu tuma and yes o jib doma park ne tum yes o jib suatre tum so all the standards ne ba na so Legon stadium ni meet standards abuja panyi there is no way if this facility built na president Kufuor kakra da and ye 40-something million account wesi say a meeting criteria to play the Ghana Premier League, which other venue in Ghana with the exception of the Cape Coast Stadium, the Accra Sports Stadium and the Barbara Sports Stadium and they are international matches emu de ahi bio mo bi ma me venue ba kwa Ghana ha ebe mi ti sa standards no.
But I have a problem with the ministry, Pepe.
Again, we have communicated a start date. You communicated that yes, everybody know.
Weekend, yeah.
It has NTV more. Legon Stadium on. Has but boy. Other venues na munyi ntum na. So why investigation? What kwaya reinspection. No be a meet standard. A secret.
And no me problem. Many ministry no.
I'm the ministry na GFA no. Enfa ministry.
Minister Kofi Adams na fa same way. Enti ye wie say efe na nkam bo a.
Yeah.
Nka ministry na mre statement say reinspection neni.
But we need it from the FA, not the minister.
They haven't done it. So why can't the ministry also do it?
We put the pressure on the GFA to do it because it is directly within the purview of the GFA. Say, I'm gonna ask my inspection team. Minister ask my inspection team.
We can do your legal.
Until I say GFA, they must publish the outcome of the investigations. The outcome of the inspection. We don't need the minister to come down to tell us, hey, I had to my anyantum. As a GFA form of fun, is a dodo. And what to us, I was a penny. Sir, Baba, I know what issue you come and tell us. Careful for your investigation, inspection, yeah. I'm going to assembly see. Okay, it's a time I can't buy my final inspection or Baba has posted you. Yeah, be a canana, Omunyanfa, Emma, GFA, Emma, GFA supposed to say. On Thursday, baby, I come as yeah, publish it. Yeah, because they have not been communicated to. Careful for them, you know, media for they address them.
Yeah,
we have issues with the intensity of the floodlight. We have issues with A. We have issues with C. We have issues with Z. For B, W, Y, it is okay. No more can no more sorry. Other than GFNI reinspection, not GFN to be published. And what are they hiding? Hypocrisy at the GFE. Because she about dreams about to buy straight for us. Na say secretary team no ebe bo ewo ni kraku dia ani a wo ka kire be chenso mo ewo na nafosu gi abo a enyaye because na nafosu gi abo park no ne standard no osoro e de che mienu ya mabosu yi ba bia basake football games o mo say hoye they must publish so mo publish as asem no mo ye nyina ye hu. If they tell us that be class, no, sure. GFA no, as part of the safety and security, and your mama some of the Eban.
We can call for press out.
Who say? And my cultures are some GFA for many messages. Yes, I'm when you're serious, and in a minister near ready so beboa. Or many but so many abrabus happening. They must tell all of us, and in no. Legon Stadium numpo, and that will tell you. So also Legon Stadium yambo. Now say we yanko bobo ezuatra obiamo.
Yes.
So also Legon Stadium munyin tum tie tumi ko bobo brekuma enye problem. Because ye nyina nim say brekum park no ne, sa park no busapanyi. Sa nya ho kire pa ne ho kire ya, enye ba bia sie ko gina se ye football game. Hwensensan a ye ko gina so bobo. Ezuatra. Baby green. Baby brown, baby anyankwa. Entino say Kromansa Park no jituma. Now say Legon dia no, I bumpy baby cause no baby aba from unyintuma. Me say on matter of pitch, I expect that we will work on it. There must be constant monitoring. How to focus a club, they should be interested say pitch nya wa player betima play also.
Yes. Operado
say pitch as a club.
Yemfa molliga e de na ma 120.
124 ball friendly matches. I want under 20 born international friendly matches. Pitch no so nyin tum for Ghana Premier League. Man ka to say mrebi no match baba ara tum for CAF abeja tum for Champions League media member. Na GFA for no say omo nyin tum for Ghana Premier League.
Standards.
We expect that FA no ever publish fully the results of the inspection team.
Yes.
Ye call takwa no we ni hu ye takwa ye bobo ho a ebe
yes
baba ara ye ban ye hu we ni we ejenye ye mobo Accra Sports Stadium ikra FIFA ajatum si ye mo FIFA World Cup qualifiers ye ko ye inspection no e ho emiti standard ye de bebo the Ghana Premier League Legon emiti na ye say no se ha miti na se start league ye ko bo no but eventually makacho say eventually they will pass every venue hana what try na ye interview papa na kacho say Venice from going in a minupe. I don't want to without any condition.
Yeah.
Baba, they approved it on condition. Yeah, we are two bars for your league match. Ni crack your league match. ɔmo ma nkɔfo akɔ anyina se ada dana Kotoko koduru anyina se no ana ɔmo kɔbɔ basketball stars no na nkɔfo atwitwa ayi saa ayi green ayi na yɛde sɛ dɛm carpet green no na nkɔfo atwitwa bi ɔmo de ɛhyehyɛ ɛwɔ anyina se ama yabɛbɔ Ghana Premier League game wɔ so Ghana Premier League game wɔ so enti wɔn mo yɛ kakyɛ ɔmo sɛ mo nya abotire ne yɛn sɔfo yɛ issues nyina nyɛ nkɔbɔ bɔ a na ɔmo yɛ dede no here we are today ɔmo say ɔmo passe ɔmo akɔyɛ inspection wie but communicating is the results of the inspection no kora no ayɛ den jama efi no why because they know very well say ɛba ebi out of the say about 18 teams na ɛbɔ
9 centers
enti wotwa 18 teams no now check centers no mo use na say wotwa Legon no ma has a more na wɔyɛ no afiri hɔ me say Legon ha meet standard a na uduru breku ho ba bia baas ne ewura nsa na players na kɔ dressing room okɔ ayi a uduru ayi nsuatra na wokɔ twuma sikuru mu asa akɔ an kwa me say nya ba bia sɛ ya matim fa wo kra sɛ wokɔ bɔbɔ enya sɛ wo matim akɔfa sa nwura mu sɛ wokɔ bɔbɔ what if people are there no mo kɔ ambushu no mo begina baas ne nso ba attack wa okɔ dɔma mo hwɛ goal me say awa team no hwɛ goal pɛ no mo hwɛ free stands no mo ba mo gina goalkeeper no e post na chi ho ukɔ Miami diem bechem ya park no ene ba bia da ne ba bia timbers me fa no bechem timbers ni gina uram omu gate kase no no ba gina ba bia VIP no na mu nyina mo si wanante safe zone do ho so if we are not allowing all those venues to host especially league na nkasa kra bo enye the question is are we ready no omom ko inspection should come and tell us the results of the inspection. So based on that, we can say whether we are ready or not. So more and for results now, I better than you say, you're ready, and I say you're ready. Omo na je very quite them see we no. Baby a 75 no. Se Paul nya Kotoko no support no mo dom. Any team fufuro bia support them be ge bobo da da.
Kaya foolish case.
And can the following week na ge bobo boss and ka Paul no enya Kotoko supporter. Enya has mo so.
Yeah.
Ena etim keto ni bia enke bobo da no mo koso amaso kuradu ehwe mo ba mia bom no the following week ya bobo
yes ya ngo bia sika
ya bona mane koda hospital dan Stephen ne kaso say
the body ya
the okay say a lot of people were coming on him on bad so say okay the next thing na nje no that hospital paso I didn't so easy so your coach the body ya onye wo bia bone wakobo draw the so atra my akobo draw ewo your friend say sunyan obusapanyi agro no do so dodo na o mo ni bre na come say ntu pa say me mobo say mo say me mobo if all the venues are not safe I'm going to Togo for the Nko Stadium Nko rent na team be an go say why am I a Benin and Nko. If indeed they think that the Legon Stadium doesn't meet standards, so hard to folk and go venue said here or parado confirm my year. I was a penny market term and he say Abu Bob venues are say I'm PM1 and Omaja to say even go Basaka for Nko and PM BB or not. I am venue by
to a Basaka for no almost Kotoko
Stadium.
But a honor class also the team be coha. The minimum say based on the Omaka about
who didn't say Takwa Stadium safe zone
because bus into me
also pack you to better bus no way
outside
how safe is your bus
and Takwa Stadium MT standard two teams enya homo Legon MT standard medium nim say Takwa Stadium ne Legon MT standard all the venues I want bro any half e bia no say me standard no
and I mean Cape Coast me know who safe zone bia
but and you na make say I have
a Cape Coast no
so more publicity I do
VIP na chi ona the bus can drive inside up to okay ko Cape Coast baby a afnaja ma me e be gina bus yi the bus no e drive roma video na me
okay how to book
we no mo
for akoma 87 panel
say safe zone support bia ntimi nya access to the players
yes
we do obeduru
no
no ma si no ma fa
but people I think say we any problem
This is even far better.
Yeah.
Because I have said,
I have no almost one money.
If police are there, more money support a bit.
And I had no call her before we drew her. I'm the barricade. And then
Yes,
she
okay.
drew her.
Near be a barricade, Namakano.
Namakano, Abba.
On me do an almost yafa.
A home prono.
If this one is not meeting standards,
when we soon kwane the only venue, I want 2 dressing rooms.
2 separate dressing
Maybe a place, maybe a taking the car 40. Maybe a washrooms, you know, I separate. I will Legon. I don't know the best I'll be near.
In fact, in Ghana today, in terms of dressing room for the referees, for players, for Obi and Abzabani, we are best facility. Better than Baba, better than a transport.
Legon, yeah, FFOC meet standards.
Yes, Ufri, we are about Kotoko new stadium. I remember when we went to Takwa. I've all the videos.
No more lock here. What free outside? Won't
This
will be the password.
Password the be amount access. No,
Okay.
it's a team now over near amount access to a team manager and equipment officer. No, to only name your baba. A baby, I'm a room to be team room attack him. A hakura yasi and yintum. Messiah Katamani say, now so when you hand to ma. Tuba, straight of no. Any ni Krakwa J Sports Complex.
And say,
Nana for Suji Abo Park. Nanajma Badu Park, Brighton, Brekum Chelsea, Brekum Golden City Park. Baby, I got nice game. Yeah, GFM Kwane institutional.
So when you say,
BBS Yamia postponing all games. Not some of the games. Near restarted, almost restarted for match 23. Hey, and go for your day. League, the BB, the senior Johnny in Abon, yes, a bit more by some no. Obia moy if you see a ball the last one of matches we na so penya mo bobiem ye be restart no mo kan say enka week back no nke week 20 na back no week 21 22 it is say no baby abesi so ni start week 23 na declare all the other games now outstanding.
What sense does it make? What can say people be adwene nya adwuma wo
GFA
people say o ma wonka
etamta pani me say league ne de see I ready and I see ready no it is so be akwacha no ma de ache ne nsam no obuza za no mai wo wu ana so omu ye wo akwakoye inspection for inspection results ne mre obi no waka check class ne say aha ne de aha nyintum ba me say de minimum no if Legon stadium we emit standards
na
there is no way to ba straight of the miti ni kraku be miti Brekum Golden City Park emiti Nana for Suji Abo Park emiti Doma Park na emiti Nkransa Kromansa Park emiti sanso ana Wenchi Town Park emiti sesi amanya say 7 manya
out of 9
better than na me so ni se me call ebra ye bie Takwa Stadium na mo na rafo Kotoko bas na ntima nwuram ejina abonte na no Kotoko ko ye a o kai video am de bra wa na abatamo prayer na otoguzo
yes
na team ni every stadium inside aba for Kotoko bas na outside bas ni ntimi nwuram eti babia bas ntimi nwuram ya chese safe zone ni ho eti Takwa so ntimi hostu aka say aka transport stadium nei
yes
enkofo dia bas NSA for se be national team games and I Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium and also still any safe zone and no crowd bas ni twa no besi wa police for the omo yi ni sisi wa u pie ya u dressing room and no crowd mo se ni eti league na wo se why register obo na prosperous na do kasa sa akwa ni voice na boy on some person comment wa waste nyina time and a class ni nyina ba ye and obi aka say and obi aka say sa asem we da na ye nya nku poli no obi nku poli da bia na ho
pepe more blasters issues kakra wa ha na maybe so blasters no mo kai ewo ho mpanimfo chemo mo say 21st and 24th of March 2025 Ghana bought Chad on the 21st not 24th ya bought Madagascar ni nyina World Cup qualifiers na Henry Asante Twum echechim enhye ane akwankyere ne de mpanimfo aye epese echese niam abeko yi diama the blasters
the Black Stars won